Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Alright, Virgo. Listen up. We've got a big month. First of all, thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, you probably should click subscribe because I have a lot of cool stuff already on here, but also planned. Okay, so this month is eclipse season. Right off the bat, that is a big deal for everyone, but it's going to be impacting you especially strong. And let's just get right to it. Alright, so Mercury, which is the planet that rules you, and it's the planet of thought, communication, everything cerebral and mental is Mercury. Mercury is moving into Pisces on March 5th, which is your opposite sign, and therefore has a relation to partnership, because opposite signs are always about your partners, romantic, business, and then best friends as well. So pretty much what this means is that you are going to have a major focus on your relationships this month in March. On the one hand, it's a great time to kind of do some rearranging, organization within your relationships, kind of sorting things out, getting things together. However, Mercury is not very happy in the sign of Pisces. Don't get mad at anyone who's watching who has Mercury in Pisces. It's just that, you know, Pisces is very dreamy. Mercury is very much about like thought, fact, detail-oriented. That's not Pisces. So Mercury gets in there, gets a little bit confused. We have a little bit of a difficult time thinking in a rational way. So Mercury in this part of the sky is going to make you want to organize your relationships. You might be like communicating with your partner more so than usual, but there might be a little bit of instability there. So just try to clarify, like if you have a little bit of confusion about like what did this person mean, ask the question, because you may find that you're misunderstanding things. And then it gets even more interesting because Jupiter, which rules your opposite sign, is over in your sign. So like it's almost as if you are in charge of your partner and your partner is in charge of you. Like you're very influential on each other right now, even more so than you normally would be in a relationship. But then even more so, like both of the planets don't really like the sign that they're in, so it's just a lot of confusion. So clarify, ask the questions, because you very well could be misunderstanding what your partner's saying to you. Your partner may misunderstand what you're saying to them as well. Alright, that same day that Mercury is moving into Pisces, we also have Mars moving into Sagittarius, which is at the very bottom of your sky and relates to your home, your parents, like your private life, and everything that keeps you grounded. What I see here is the possibility for some tension in the home based on some miscommunications with your partner. So just, you want to keep lines of communication as open as possible and as clear as possible, especially if you're living with this person, because that's where things can go very wrong, is when you're misunderstanding each other, but you're stuck in the same four walls. So talk it out, okay? Clarification, I've said this so many times just so far, but like clarification is key. Yeah, but you'll also be really energized to accomplish tasks within the home with your partner likely, so that's good. Direct the energy, otherwise the energy can get a little bit unstable. But everything that I just mentioned is really just a precursor to what is the main event of the month, and that is the eclipses. We have a solar eclipse on March 8th, and it's in Pisces, so it's in your opposite sign, it's over in your relationship, and it's standing across the sky from Jupiter in your sign. So this is very much related to a new beginning in your relationship, but it may challenge the growth that you've been working on. So Jupiter has been in your sign for months now, and this has been your year to find yourself. You've been growing, you've been expanding, understanding your philosophy surrounding life, really getting to know yourself in a new way and growing. You know, you've become a bigger person spiritually, like you're just understanding yourself better. It's almost as if the eclipse is saying, alright, you can figure yourself out, you can do your own thing, but make sure you're still balancing out your partner's needs with yours. Because here's the thing, it's either going to be, there's going to be a new beginning in your partnership, in your relationship, but we just don't quite know yet how it's going to be. If it's been a great relationship so far, but you've become a little bit too focused on your own stuff, this is going to be like, alright, I gotta balance it out, let's think about what they're doing. If it's been a bad relationship so far, this can be making some big decisions. So just listen to what feels right, because when a solar eclipse happens, it's almost like you know where this beginning is, you know where you're supposed to be going. There's a feeling about it. There's like an understanding of what needs to happen next, and you're starting something. So just listen to that within yourself. Okay, so that's happening on the 8th. Just a few days later, though, on the 12th, we have Venus entering your opposite sign. This is great, okay, because this is going to add some love back into the situation, like love into the relationship. If things have gotten a little bit hectic, Venus is going to come right in, smooth things out, really help you mend things, like solve the problems. So this is really a blessing, especially with the instability that's been going on so far in the month. Then Venus comes along, things are smoothed over, there's romance, there's a lot of romance possible when Venus is in your opposite sign. This is a time when a lot of people enter into relationships. If they're in a relationship, this is a time where love is just very present within that bond. It also might have some financial connotations to it as well. If you're thinking about starting a business in March, you're going to want to pair up with someone, because Venus in the opposite sign indicates that partnership can have financial blessings for you. And like, let's be real, who doesn't want their business to be bringing in money? It's just, that's one of the main factors. So that was March 12th. So then a few days later, on March 19th, the sun is entering Aries, which the sun loves to be in Aries. This is a part of your sky that has to do with joint resources. It has to do with money that's sort of just like in the ether, but it's not really stuff you're pulling in from your paycheck. So bonuses, tax returns, things like that, scholarships. But it also has connotations with taxes, debts. So it's financial matters that are just there, but not really yours, so to speak. They affect you, they're not really yours though. It's your partner's money as well. It can also be money you're making from other people, so clients. If you have clients, then this is a time that high-paying clients can come in. This is a time that clients with high status can come into your life. So that's going to be on March 19th. A few days later, so on March 23rd, we're going to have the lunar eclipse. This is going to be something related to your finances yet again. So there's going to be the focus on joint resources and taxes and debts and tax returns and all that stuff. But then the eclipse is happening over in the opposite side of your sky in Libra, which is all about the money that you have. It's just like your paycheck. It's like the money that you just have stockpiled. Things like that. It's also just your stuff, the stuff you own. This is a time where you might want to be thinking about starting joint resources. So you might be in a relationship at this point. As I said, there's a new beginning starting in your relationship part of your sky. And now we have the lunar eclipse happening in financial parts of your sky. So this is possibly like, alright, I'm in a new relationship, maybe we need to join financially speaking, and maybe I need to rely less on just my money, get out of the mindset of this is mine, this is yours, and focus more on, integrating the money, starting a joint financial situation, starting to see money as ours and not as mine versus yours. Conversely, it can be a time where you're just balancing out, like, is this mine, is this yours, let's find the balance. The balance probably exists somewhere in the middle, where you do share some things, but then you also have things separate as well. These are financial parts of your sky because they deal with value and, like, worth and, what is this priced at? How much is this? How much money do I have? How much money do you have? But it has to do with, like, how much do I value myself? How much do I pay attention to what I perceive other people to think of me? That's something to pay attention to because this is giving you an opportunity to merge with other people. And when you merge, like on a deep level with someone, you have to put your walls down. You have to love yourself first of all. And it's also a time to consider, letting your walls down and letting this person see you and trusting them. Because it's never going to work if you don't trust the person. It's never going to work well. You're never going to be happy within the relationship. So strive to trust the person and let your walls down while simultaneously appreciating and loving yourself. So this eclipse is extra special, however, because Mercury and the Sun are going to be together when this eclipse happens. So anytime that Mercury and the Sun meet up, it's a moment of clarity. And it has a strong effect on you especially because you are ruled by Mercury. So the fact that the lunar eclipse is taking place with the Sun and Mercury together shows that there's going to be a level of clarity emerging for sure. Like you are going to know very strongly what it is that you need to let go of. And it's likely going to be a time where you are coming to terms with and coming to understand yourself on a conscious and subconscious level. You're starting to see more of yourself than you normally take notice of. And that's probably going to be part of the incentive as to like why you need to get rid of certain behaviors within yourself. This is a great time to dig deep and figure out what is holding you back in any area. Like, why do you not think you are the most amazing person on the earth, first of all, because everyone should. Why are you not making the money that you desire? Is there any subconscious blockages that are holding you back from all of the success you desire in life, from career, achievement, from prosperity, from anything that you desire? What is holding you back there, and what do you have to do to get rid of that? And this will be a time of getting rid of it. Might not happen immediately, but it will happen likely within 6 months after this eclipse. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean the world to me. I've gotten a lot of questions lately, a lot of comments as well, and I'm just so grateful for that. I love interacting with you. I love the fact that I've been seeing new subscribers coming to my channel too. So hello, new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, you probably should click this red button over here to subscribe to my channel. You can get updated as soon as I post a new video. If you would like more daily information, then head on over to taylorcole.com/dailyhoroscope, where I post daily written horoscopes. You also can follow me on social media. Check out the description box below. I have all my different social media pages listed. And then if you want more personalized information, head on over to taylorcole.com/services, where you can order a personalized horoscope, schedule a personalized consultation, or you can become part of my subscription, where I would email you a personalized horoscope every single month. And that's if you really want like monthly information about what's going on just for you in the sky. It's like a bargain. It's very affordable. So definitely check that out as well. Alright, thank you again. I look forward to seeing you next week for the next video in my Rising Sign series. Have a wonderful March. Enjoy eclipse season. Don't do anything crazy, but let life happen. Alright, bye.